All right, so next up will be our Tech-10 presentation. Remember those very cool wheel chocks from Field Day for the airplanes? And Herb did those special commemorative wheel chocks using a process, and he's going to show us the process tonight. So Herb, KN6 JDI, please.
So I was asked to how to do the wheel chocks. So I was thinking, I want to do something different. So first I was thinking, should I print them up? Because I bought myself a new toy, a 3D printer. So next slide, please. So that's my setup and my station. So the big red thing is my new toy. And one thing about this one I got is it does large print. So I was having issues with having my antenna up, so I made my own brackets, and with this printer here, I can make large brackets. I can make them out of plastic, ABS, wood, and also carbon fiber. And the best part of it too is with this one here, I can add on a laser engraver. So what I did was I went to Home Depot and I bought several sticks of lumber, and after few hours, I had 6 chocks and a whole bunch of firewood starters, killing. So I'll walk you through what I did. Next slide, please. So what I did is, there's 2 parts. The first part is graphics. So I had to measure the wood, and then I created my boundaries using GIMP. And then what I did is, my friend who made the graphics for our feather
banner.
Feather
Banner.
Yeah. So she made us a new seal, which is a vector file, so it can be scaled up or down. So I took my best guess, centered it on there. Next slide. And then I started up the software. And the important thing with this software here is you got to change modes. So right now it's saying it's print mode, 3D print. And so I had a couple pieces of wood with plastic on it, so like, okay, well, no one's watching, wife's not laughing, I'm good. Next slide. So after making the graphic, what I had to do is I had to eyeball center it on the template of the software. So, and the weird thing is I can change 3D printing from millimeter to inches, but not with the grading. So I was like, okay, I'll try my best. And next slide. So, and then once you should say, okay, we're in engraving mode, and the important thing is you gotta set a template setup. So I can do vector or raster, and the difference is vector is mathematical. It can be scaled up or scaled down, and raster is like your photos. If you scale those up, they get blurry. If you scale them down, so you lose details. So took me a couple tries, and then you can adjust the speed of it. So right here's an example of one of my mess ups. The back side is a vector, so you can see this outline nice and clear. And then if you look at the front, I had it too slow, and what happens is if you get one of these, you got to make sure you have good ventilation, because I was in my garage and my wife comes in screaming, fire, fire. I'm like, nope, I'm just doing this. So I'll pass this around so you all can see. And depending on what you're doing, vector takes a quarter of the time. And the ones I did for Field Day were 2 hours a piece. And the big thing is, if you look, I don't know if you can see that, but you can have multiple layers of going like how dark to light. So you can do like gradations. And with this engraver, it says you can do plastics, leather, wood, But it says not to do metal, but I'm thinking if you have a clear coat, whatever, and just use like a raster image, I'm pretty sure, you know, you can probably engrave on the coating, but probably not in the mill itself. So next slide, please. So, like I said, I had my multiple trials of there, so I figured out, okay, I eyeballed the center of it, and I put a mask, that blue masking tape for painters. So each time I put it in there, I'll get the same results. But as you know, when you go to Home Depot, you don't get the same board, so the next thing you got one's bunched up at one edge, another edge, and some are perfect in the center. But you know, that's, next slide please. And like I said, lessons learned is, you get one of these, a lot of ventilation, a lot of wood, take your time. And then I want to put up the video real quick of how it goes. I did a time-lapse video, so, because usually it's pretty long, so. When the thing first came down, there's like a little button on that, right here, and that tells it the laser, okay, and this is the height of it. And it's supposed to have an edge detection, but if you notice right about there, it didn't catch it, because the wood's around it. So it was like a nice hard edge that would be better. This actually took about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, you know, experimenting with it. But you know, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I like toys. I like, you know, hammer, that's the best thing you can get, you know. So if there's any questions or anything?
Is there a cost of the software and what is the platform cost?
Well, this one here, it's about $2,000 a unit, but the newer ones now, they're about $1,000 to $500, depends on what you want, but the newer ones, the software comes with it, because you get like the easy setup and then you get the professional. So it doesn't matter. But the cool thing is the newer ones actually have a 3D scanner built in. So you can, like, for example, if you need to make a part, you can put them, scan it, you know, and then modify, because it does come with a modifying software, you know, you can for print, and then you can do your own prints from it. And this one here, I actually had to buy the print head itself. And I was really scared to remove it, because it's all like, you must do this, this, and this, and it's like, if I break this, I'm dead meat, and she doesn't see me touching this, and you know, it's like, but it's pretty fun. I liked it. It comes in handy, and hopefully, as we do more events, I'll get more creative and surprise people with it. Go ahead.
I normally see red and green lasers everywhere, but that one look blue. Is it different or special?
I have no idea.
It must be pretty high powered. It's burning the wood, right?
Yeah, on wood it doesn't take a lot. I think once you start doing certain plastics, I think the temperature. But what the thing too is, you have to slow it down in order for it to dig into it. So if you're doing a denser material, you're probably going to slow the speed down to maybe speed of 3. Because this one here, I took it down to 6, and it was over 20 minutes, and it was using on wood. And then the ones I did for field day, it was at like 12, and it was still 2 hours.
You had mentioned that you could maybe do some sort of templates for hammer eagle projects. Is that something that you're going to explore in the future for labeling? Or?
Yeah, as I get into it more, figure out what I can do. I'm still learning. But, you know, like I said, one of the things I kind of want to do is, like everyone, you know, it's a real good group of people, you know, they're always help, hey, you know, here's this. So I was thinking, you know what, if you guys just, you know, get the filament, I'll print you what you need. Especially nowadays, too, that the best thing is, if you go to thingiverse.com, like you have a whole bunch of stuff there for anything. I mean, you name it. It's from toothpaste, things you can squeeze, I found headphone holders, laptop, you know, I mean, I'm gonna put the bracket that I made on there, you know, as a free thing out there. So if you guys have a project, let me know. I got a bunch of filament now. Just a matter of time. Right?
Can you burn a printed circuit board?
No, because I think it has to do. You have to burn off the.
Burn off the copper?
Yeah, and I think last time I saw that, you know, that was all done with chemicals. Yeah, but I haven't seen nothing yet where you can should, you know, put the copper on there, because they do have some type of metallic print, but I don't think it's conductive, because it has a lot of filament in there or whatever it is. Anything else? But
What model and brand is it?
this one here, it's from XYZ Printing, and this one here is called the Super. And the newer ones, they're one of the Pro Series, and they're the ones that actually will do. You can do all the third-party filament, you know, but you know, like the carbon fiber, metallic. You even have like wood, you know. So if you ever want to make like, you know, covers or anything, you know, cases. So I was thinking about, because with this one here, I can do 11.8 inches by 11 inches by 11.8 inches. So it'll do a pretty big thing, print, as one solid piece. The back? Okay, I thought it was one number. Okay. Anything else?
What's the cost?
This one here was $2,000, but I think they're not making no more. So I try to look online, but like I said, the newer ones they're getting cheaper every day, and they're adding more and more features, because this one doesn't have a built-in scanner, and for half the money you can get one with a built-in scanner. Anything else? Well, thank you very much.
All right.